Hello everyone, welcome to today's session and welcome to your MCQ series for CBSE Class 10 SST. So the chapter that we'll be covering today is Resources and Development, Chapter 1 of your Geography. In case you haven't watched the explanation, do watch it because that will be very helpful for you. And in this we will be having important MCQs from this chapter, that is Resources and Development. So let's get started. So are you all ready? In case you're ready, do not forget to hit the like button, share the video among all your friends and subscribe to the channel. Right everyone? So first of all, I would like to show you the homework rockers of power sharing. So I guess it is Bhumika who has answered fastest. There are two Bhumikas I guess, or probably the same from two devices. So Bhumika has answered all the answers correctly. Congratulations. We have Swishy Jelly and Karthik Sharma who have also answered the questions correctly. So Congo guys, you've done a very good job. Okay, so first question for you, that is which of the following methods does not help in soil conservation? So your clue word is does not, which doesn't help in the conservation of soil. So is it contour plowing, is it strip cropping, it is creating shelter belts or plowing up and down the slope? So I know contour plowing, strip cropping and shelter belts are there. They help in the conservation of soil, but plowing up and down the slopes, I don't think this is a method of soil conservation. So definitely this should be your correct answer. Question 2. Which one of the following is a renewable resource? Renewable means which can be renewed, or you can say which can be regenerated after a particular period of time. So coal, petroleum, solar energy, fossil fuels. Coal is non-renewable. It takes a lot of time. Same with petroleum. Petroleum also takes a lot of time, and fossil fuels get exhausted after their use. So the answer is solar energy because sun is in abundance. Okay, sun is present, so we can easily get the solar energy. So your correct answer becomes solar energy. Question 3 for you. The alluvial soil consists of what? Sand, silt, clay, all of the above. Easy. 5 seconds to you. Let me know in the comments. Everyone is gonna let me know. Your time's up. All of the above. Alluvial soil is composed of, you can say, your sand, your silt, as well as your clay. Right, everyone? Question 4. Burial ground is a dash. Community owned resource, national resource, individual resource, or international? International can never be the answer, right? Because burial ground where we bury the bodies, right? So how can it be international? Individual, no. Because how can a particular individual own any burial ground? National resource, no. How can it be there for a nation? Community, for a community they have a burial ground. Okay. Question 5. Laterite soil is very useful for growing what? Rice, wheat, mustard, tea, coffee and cashew nut, pulses, sugarcane and raisin, none of the above. I don't think it is rice, wheat and mustard because that needs a lot of fertility, or what do you say? That needs, I would say, a lot of water. Right, and there are many other things for rice, wheat and mustard. There are some temperature based conditions. Okay, I mean, okay, so there are many concepts. Wait a second, what happened? Right, okay, so what your correct answer should be? Pulses, sugarcane and resin wouldn't be the answer. Answer is tea, coffee and cashew nut. These can be grown in the laterite soil, right? Question 6 says black soil is deficient in calcium carbonate, magnesium, potash, phosphoric content. So this question is, I would say, theoretical. This question is total theoretical. If you know, then you know. If you don't know, then you don't know. Just a second. Right. Fine. So the answer I am showing you, that is phosphoric contents. That's your absolutely correct answer. Right? Question 7. There is enough for everybody's need and not for anybody's greed. Who among the following has given the above statement? Is it Vinoba Bhave? Is it Mahatma Gandhi? Is it Jawaharlal Nehru or Atal Bihari Vajpayee? Easy. Okay, your time's up. Definitely it is Mahatma Gandhi. So Mahatma Gandhi said there are enough of resources on planet Earth for everybody's need. Everybody's needs can be fulfilled by the resources available in the earth. But for the greed, if you're going to use the resources, they wouldn't be used. The previous one also you can just see the answer if you haven't. Okay. The fourth International Earth Summit was organized in dash at place dash. So what do you think? First International Earth Summit. I know it was, or see if you're confused in the year, but you know the place, then it will be easy. See, I know it is Rio de Janeiro. So definitely A gets cancelled, C gets cancelled, D gets cancelled. Here याद भी नहीं किया तो भी चलेगा. Easy. At Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, this International Earth Summit was organized, which talked about the sustainable development in 1992. Right? Okay, what was the main contribution of Brundtland Commission report 1987? Advocated resource conservation for the first time, presented Gandhian philosophy, sustainable development as means for resource conservation, all of the above. What do you think? Contribution of the Brundtland Commission. Okay, your times up. That is sustainable development as means for resource conservation. That sustainable development is very important if you want to conserve your resources, right? So we are done with the MCQs. Now it's the time for some of the assertion reasoning questions that we will be taking up. Are you ready? In case you're ready, do not forget to hit that like button, guys. Okay. Now, in assertion reasoning questions, it will take some time and I will be giving you a lot of tips even in science. And do follow the new series that is coming up, that is your double header series. I have tell you what is gonna happen. That will be for physics, chemistry and biology. That will be for physics, chemistry, biology. So double meaning two. So two important types of questions for term 1 we will be doing: assertion and reasoning and case based. All the important questions. And as you know, for the MCQs, MCQ series is there, right? That will be there for physics and chemistry. Probably I wouldn't be able to teach chemistry, so I will make all these MCQs and all for the revision of your chapter. Okay, everyone. Now, first of all, in assertion reasoning, you get four options. First of all, how many of you know what is assertion and what is reason? Like most of you will like, what is this now? But it's easy. Assertion is any statement that is given to you, okay? It is a random statement, and reason is the reason of that statement, or you can say the cause of that statement because of which the statement is there, right? So this is assertion reason. So assertion is a general statement, reason is its reason. Now, so assertion and reason will be given to you. Okay, these are the two statements that are given to you. Now, what you have to do? Among these four options, you have to select one. First option says both assertion and reason are true and the reason is the correct explanation of assertion. What this reason says, first of all, you have to find out if both the statements are true. Okay, if one of them is false, then you will go to either C or D. Okay, suppose if assertion is true, reason is false, then you will select C option. If reason is true but assertion is false, you will select D option. But what if both statements are true? If they are true, then you will go to A and B, which is the most confusing part, A and B. First, A says that if the reason is the correct explanation of assertion, it means you have to find the relation between the assertion and reason. And B says if both are true but they are not related, reason is not the correct explanation of assertion, reason is not able to justify the assertion, then you will choose B. And A and B are often confusing, but we will be solving some of the questions for the clarity. First question. Alluvial soil is ideal for the growth of paddy, wheat, cereal, crops and pulses. Paddy, those of you who don't know, it is rice. Okay, just for your information, those of you who are still not aware. So is it true? Do you think alluvial soil is ideal? Definitely, because it is fertile. Because of its fertility, it is a very fertile soil. Reason says alluvial soil has the capacity to hold moisture. Do you think alluvial soil can hold moisture? No, that was your black soil. Black soil has the capacity to hold moisture, alluvial soil doesn't. So your assertion is true, reason is false. So which option should be the correct one? C. So the assertion is true but reason is false in this case. Understood? This was easy because one of them is false. But what if both of them are true? Let's see that. Now next assertion and reason. The assertion says that the availability of resource is not only the necessary condition for the development of any region. Definitely it is correct, because just because of availability of resources, that is not enough. We read the interrelationship. If you could recall, we read the interrelationship between humans, I guess, nature, technology, right? Nature, right? So we read about that. So this statement is absolutely correct. Now let's check out the reason. Reason says not only availability of resources but also corresponding change in technology is necessary for the development of any region. Definitely this is correct. The corresponding change in society is also very important for the development of any country. Is that clear? Okay. Yes. Now, so what do you think is the reason? Now let me tell you the trick to solve it. You have to see if the reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Do you think, or you can add a line because. If it is looking good, then you will choose A. If not, then you will choose B. Or still, if you have doubt, try to find the relation. How are they connected? Is reason explaining it? Is the reason able to justify? Let's see. The availability of resources is not only the necessary condition for the development of any region, because not only the availability of resources but also corresponding change of society is necessary for development of any region. Perfect answer. Okay, so your answer becomes A. That is both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. I hope this question was clear and it made a lot of sense, right? Now, case-based questions in which you will be provided with a passage kind of a thing and you have to answer some questions. Chalo. So this is the passage. I think you're unable to see it. Let me check if you're able to see. Are you? I guess you are able to see, right? One second. What if I change it? Acha, this wouldn't be. What happened to it? Wait a second. Just give me a second. Right, now I guess it's better. Now let me see. Now I guess it's visible also to you, the passage. Fine, huh? So this passage talks about the sustainable development. What sustainable development means that a development should meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their needs. Okay, so this by this I get to know it is about your sustainable development. So you can just read it. I am giving you some time. You can take a screenshot if you want. Now, wait a second. Actually, then there must be some issue. Now I guess it's clearer. Alright, you can just have a look at it. I showed you. Now, let's read further, then we have to answer. However, since the second half of the 20th century, a number of scientists have been warning that the present type and levels of development are not sustainable. They are not sustainable, right? Okay. The issue of sustainable development has emerged from rapid industrialization of the world in the past century. It is felt that the economic growth and industrialization have led to reckless exploitation of natural resources. On the other hand, the stock of natural resources are limited. So the growth of all countries in future is likely to be endangered. if the limited resources are completely exhausted. Under these circumstances, the issue of sustainability has become very important for development. So that I've already taught you. In case you haven't watched, do watch it, right? Now, first question for you. Sustainable development takes care of the needs of future generation, past, both A and B, none of these. It's too easy. I hope I'm getting as many answers in the chat box. Okay, and your time's up. It is definitely the future generation. Sustainable development. Make sure that the future generation is not gonna compromise its needs. Okay, it should also have the availability of resources. Second question, which two factors have led to exploitation of natural resources? Industrialization and deforestation, economic growth and urbanization, economic growth and industrialization, deforestation and unawareness in society. Easy, just now we read. Chalo, I'm giving you a hint. Say you can find your answer in the text. I think you must have found. Okay, yes, it is economic growth and industrialization, because of which there is exploitation of natural resources. Question 3 is your homework question that you have to let me know in the comment section. I will be taking the names of the homework rockers in the next session. So the question is, natural resources are limited, very less, or abundant? Do let me know in the comment section, right everyone? Okay, yeah. So thank you everyone for attending the session. I hope you enjoyed. Do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel and click on the notification. Okay everyone, now I'm signing up for today. We'll meet in the next session. Until then, bye bye.